All right.
Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, the Transformers Rescue Bots podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
Good morning, motherfuckers. I'm David.
Is that appropriate for the tiny little baby kids podcast?
No, but it is appropriate for my current mood.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's like that. Things are like, well, I'm surrounded by tiny kittens, so my mood is pretty sweet.
Oh, kittens.
So today we are looking at the 36th overall episode of Rescue Bots, What Lies Below, which is not the Harrison Ford, Michelle Pfeiffer ghost movie that was secretly written by Clark Gregg.
Really?
What?
Yes.
I mean, I'm still probably not going to watch it, but that's cool.
I mean, it's not, his name's in the credits and everything, it's just, it's not something you traditionally associate with Clark Gregg.
Right. It's one of those things like finding out how much Leonard Nimoy directed.
Yes.
What?
He's the auteur behind 3 Men and a Baby.
There's something I saw the other night, and then I don't remember, but it was something along those lines. It was someone unexpected, and I don't think I'm thinking of noticing that Jonathan Frakes directed some episodes of The Gifted, the recent X-Men drama series.
Good old Two Takes Frakes.
Yep.
Today this is What Lies Below, written by frequent Rescue Bots writer Brian Holfeld. Most recently, having written Road Trip.
Oh, yes. So I guess he gets to do all the, like, I guess there's only a little bit of fun, new, large toy selling equipment going on here.
Yes.
But there's a little bit of new toy selling equipment going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a couple of exciting guest stars in this episode, which first aired April 26, 2014. And
so
we begin with...
Was that... I'm bad at my time. That was before The Force Awakens, right?
Yes.
Okay. I thought so.
The year before, I believe.
Okay.
So yeah, we open with Danny and her frequent crush and frequent rescuee, Taylor. They're having a picnic.
Now it's time to pick on Danny's cooking some more.
Yes. As Blades and Cody are helping out, and Blades wonders that if Danny likes Taylor, why does she make him eat her potato salad? To which Cody replies that that's actually her meatloaf, which is horrifying.
Yeah, that's
my brain was
good.
like going, it's like, how can you screw up potato salad? But then again, people put way too much vinegar in it, which I don't know why.
Or if you put raisins in it.
Or if you use Miracle Whip.
Hey, wait, what do I use? No, I don't use Miracle Whip.
This is where I say I do not like potato salad.
I generally don't. I don't like most people's potato salad because I make it really weird. I make basically potato, macaroni, tuna salad all together with very little mayo.
I just don't like cold potatoes.
Yeah.
I can get that, yeah.
If I'm...
Which is why I put all the other stuff in it, so it has flavor.
If the mood strikes me, I could have some if it was in front of me, but I would absolutely not, pay money for some.
Oh, no, I just make it myself.
This does remind me of a gag from the mid-90s Kelsey Grammer submarine comedy, Down Periscope.
Oh no!
In which they're retrofitting a Korean War era submarine for use in a war game. Mm-hmm. And one of the officers is berating the cook over the quality of the ingredients in the kitchen that have been there for 40 years, and this guy's got a can. He says, "Oh, I don't see the problem. This is perfectly good. This is perfectly good creamed corn." The guy reads,
no.
"Let's deviled ham."
I threw out a few things recently that I found. Oh, what 2018? What the hell? That's gone.
It's just making me think that I was thinking the other day is, I see people complaining about white people, and I'm like, yeah, white people need to stop doing that stuff. People criticize white people food, and I'm like, yeah, I like mayonnaise. I'm not gonna lie.
And what else am I going to put on a turkey sandwich?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Tuna salad.
No. Turkey sandwich. Turkey, you have Swiss cheese, a little bit of mustard, and some kind of salami on top, preferably with pepper or something in it.
Listen, that works maybe if you're using a dark meat. White meat, too dry. You need some mayo.
No, it's turkey. Turkey's fine. Mayo, I don't need it that wet. Plus, and you need a pickle. Pretzels on a pretzel roll. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I need a snack.
Anyway, Danny and Taylor aren't getting anything to eat either because pretty soon this date is interrupted by a flying robot eyeball of death.
Well, again, we can't start the episode until there's some kind of peril, so something has to happen.
This is a robot eyeball that's just lasering holes in things at random, and thankfully no people.
It does appear to be on a mission, though. But, just fortunately not attacking people, only attacking, cars.
What goes through a car while someone's driving it?
It goes through the back door, though. So it goes through, the rear part of the car, so it's okay. Yes. It's safe. It's not hurting anyone.
It does not go through anybody's torso, which is where this was going.
My torso.
My precious torso.
What is it you're lasering through? Is it my torso? It is! My precious torso! But no, they eventually chase it down to the waterfront where they find its owner, Woodrow Burns, the black sheep of the Burns family, voiced by your favorite and mine, Mark Hamill.
Yay!
Oh no, the Joker's here!
He kind of really is doing a Joker voice.
It's a little bit of a Joker voice. Maybe, not intentionally, just, to the degree that's just...
It's not laughing clown Prince of Crime Joker. It's just a little bit left of his normal speaking voice.
It's like a very mellow Joker.
The reason it made me think of The Force Awakens is that he's got a very, crazy old Luke Skywalker vibe.
Yeah.
I mean, he has what I call big, wacky bachelor uncle energy.
Yes.
Yeah, this is very much like an episode of a sitcom where the wacky uncle shows up.
Also, at this point was when I realized his little flying robot thing, it's white with blue, and it's very R2-D2 looking.
It just doesn't beep at him. If it had beeped at him, that might have been copyright infringement.
Well, especially because we're a year out from Force Awakens, I don't think we'd seen the trailer with BB-8 yet.
Oh
no! When did we see the trailer for the new guy?
I mean, this came out in April of 2014. We didn't see that trailer until early 2015, maybe late 2014.
No, but didn't they show him off in the early stuff?
Oh, I don't know if it was even that early.
I don't remember. I remember they showed off practical effects in the Millennium Falcon early, or close up of the Millennium Falcon. You just saw the underside. But
I have to hope that there is a future episode that is basically just Uncle Buck, but with Woodrow Burns.
Giant pancake flipping, yes.
Making giant pancakes, driving around in a crummy car.
Yes.
Possibly getting hit on by Laurie Metcalf.
Maybe.
But no, and they clearly present him in contrast to the very, buttoned down, extremely responsible, Charlie Burns.
Well, but to make him Woodrow look bad compared to the cop, they have to make him believe in ancient aliens?
Ancient aliens.
Aliens.
Yeah, he is, as he's later described in the episode, he's an archaeologist, sort of, and an inventor sometimes.
I thought they said adventurer sometimes.
Oh.
It could be
inventor.
But then, coming from this island, I think everyone minors in inventing.
Yes. I mean, he does have those robots, so maybe I'm the one who misheard it. But yeah, man, I aspire to be him. He's my new character I aspire to be.
Really?
He needs a shave, probably a haircut.
After Mr. needs an adult from Robots in Disguise.
Well, yes.
His shirt is a little untucked.
Mm-hmm.
But it's untucked in such a weird way that, like, he's pulled out part of the shirt, not the tail of the front of the shirt. It's very weird.
Hey, I got to go back to flea markets, and I did not buy a roller coaster.
He would get along with. You get along with.
You've forgotten his name already?
Totally blanking on his name.
Denny.
Denny. He would get along with Denny spectacularly.
Yes.
I was actually having a brief moment of trying to remember if Denny was the adult or the child and Russell was the adult. Which of Denny and Russell were the adult and which was the child? But Denny is the adult.
Denny's name sounds more like a kid's name, which is his personality. But
yes. Denny's name is like Denny's, the restaurant, which is absolutely a place that Denny probably eats a lot.
So yeah, he is he's an archaeologist of dubious provenance, who indeed believes that Earth's history has been shaped by ancient aliens.
Though I will note, for a brief moment, that little flying robot was staring down, I believe it was Danny and Cody, and that was when we had our break for Mortal Peril, so that we could start the episode.
Yes.
Before the uncle showed up and was Mark Hamill at everybody and things were safe. And no one was about to get killed by a laser robot.
Yes, he's got the dad jokes. He wonders if...
He does.
Apparently they haven't heard from him in a while, largely because he seems to have forgotten to write them, even though he's pretty sure he sent them postcards and also some scorpions from Ecuador.
I was waiting for maybe we'll get it next episode. I was waiting for some sort of confirmation that actually, Chief Burns had confiscated those. Given them to them.
That would have been a good punchline.
I mean, maybe not at their current age, but like when they were like Cody's age, I could totally see like Uncle sending them a box of scorpions and him being like, nope, we'll give these to the zoo.
Yeah.
I would say though at their current age, like, don't intercept the mail of your adult children. That's kind of out of bounds. But yes, he sees Cody and he's like, you've grown a foot. Now you'll need 3 socks.
What?
Like, oh my god, dad jokes. 'Cause you've grown a foot.
Oh, okay. That joke was just so what that I didn't even think it out. Oh.
It was so dad that it just went right over your head. But no, I was there. I was there waiting for it.
Yeah.
It was good.
Oof. Who wrote this one? That joke hurts me now.
So he's very interested in the robots, although of course he doesn't know they're anything more than Earth-built robots, and he drives Chase home badly.
Yes, he says something about aliens, and there's just this awkward silence, and it's great. And then he's like, where on Earth did you get these guys with the robots? It's like, not on Earth. I mean, they don't say that, but that's what they're thinking.
So he goes over for dinner. There's some resentment between, mostly for the chief towards him because he is such a flake.
Aww.
Oh yeah, and the robots are discussing how siblings relate to each other, which seems really weird since they hang out with a family of siblings to begin with.
And also they claim that Cybertronians do not have siblings, even though...
That is not true.
Don't tell that to Sideswipe.
But... Okay, in other continuities of Transformers...
But tell that to Dreadwing, specifically in this continuity.
Yes.
Forgot about, the brothers,
his whole thing was, I am Inigo Montoya, you killed my brother, prepared to die.
Yeah, I was trying to remember incident if that had happened in this, and I completely forgot those 2 Jet Boys.
Yep. I stopped for a moment, and I was like, do we have any established explicit established siblings in specifically the aligned continuity? Yes, we do.
Yes.
We have Dreadwing and Skyquake.
Well, if we're expanding to all the War for Cybertron stuff, which is sort of wibbly-wobbly of the same continuity, yes, there's even more, but...
Yes.
Well, yeah.
But directly from Prime, I forgot about Dreadwind and crap. Sky.
I don't know.
Skyquake.
Maybe it's rare, maybe it's actually just a euphemism.
Yes.
Gay.
Well, it'd be weird if they were into each other, but also totally identical except for their color schemes.
Well, that just is kind of narcissistic.
Wait,
it's like Liberace.
Some people's relationships go that way, and it's kind of weird, but,
Yes, it happens.
I made him get plastic surgery to make him look more like me.
But yeah, they're around the dinner. They get home, they're around the dinner table. Chief Burns is being kind of like, some of us have to, like, cook and do responsible things. He is like... I don't know, like, me and my sister had beef when we were younger, but we get along now, and I'm like, you are old enough that y'all should have sorted this out.
Yeah, it does seem like Chief is so, no, brother, no, I don't want you here. After, he's already said he hasn't been there for years, and they're grown adults with gray hair. Like, either you don't have anything to do with each other at all, or you're on okay terms. What the fuck?
He's acting like Woodrow owes him money at this point.
I mean, he probably does owe him money.
True.
He probably does. But yeah, I like around the dinner table, he's like, you kids probably don't even believe in aliens, do you? And again, they're like, oh yeah, that's silly.
Mumbled weird comments. Yeah. Kind of, sort of, but no. Except for Cade, who's like, nope.
Nope, that's ridiculous. Aliens are ridiculous.
Pass the potatoes.
And speaking of ridiculous aliens, our own ridiculous aliens are in the basement talking about this. And, Boulder can't understand why anybody would want to, why any human would want to look for aliens when there's so many amazing things on Earth.
Aw, he's good. He's a good boy.
And then Chase is just traumatized because Woodrow drove him over the speed limit.
Against his will. Yeah.
Nothing. He was powerless to stop it. I mean, I guess Chief could have, said something about how he's got, a speed limiter, but that actually seems like a very bad idea for a cop car, by which I mean... actually a good idea for a real-life cop car. But in this sense, when the cop is actually just a very friendly alien robot, then,
yes.
Sometimes you gotta chase down that one guy who speeds.
It's in his name
Reynolds.
And everything.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed Chief didn't at least yell at him for turning the lights on.
Yeah.
So it turns out that Woodrow is here on business because he has his weird floating eyeball robots have discovered the Hollow Earth beneath Griffin Rock.
Kind of, sort of. He says he sent out 60. 5 of them haven't come back mysteriously. But the one of them that did find anything is very grainy green photographs under Griffin Rock.
Yes, it's taken photographs that he believes are communications equipment that the Chief thinks are rocks. And alien signals that he's pretty sure is dripping water.
It's clearly dripping water.
And a bunch of weird shadows that he's sure are aliens. Ancient aliens.
Definitely aliens. Ancient aliens. I don't think he actually calls them ancient aliens, but,
no,
it's that.
But,
well, I think at some point he does say something about, lost or ancient civilizations.
Yeah. He talks about Stonehenge. So at least he's not being racist here. He's like, hey, even white people, they also made... alien artifacts.
No, that wasn't aliens, it was elves.
Or, I think we all know it was actually the Vok.
Yes. I mean, Stonehenge specifically, yes.
Or they were actually just sentient rocks hopping around that eventually died in place.
You mean that's got to be part of the backstory of the Rock Lords from GoBots, right?
Yes, probably.
Oh, that would make sense. I was just referencing a Doctor Who episode.
Oh, but
and not
you
Rock
can't.
Lords.
You can't see it because this is an audio-only podcast, but I'm making the History Channel Aliens guy gesture this whole time.
Well, yeah. He never actually says ancient and aliens together, though, is the point.
Oh.
He's talking about ancient times.
Unfortunately, because my barber's still closed here, I also have that haircut.
Yes.
You're oh, fuck, I forget what the race is. I remember Londo Molari's name, I can't remember the alien species.
Yeah, the, Babylon 5.
Yes.
Guys.
Crap, I haven't seen Babylon 5 in so long. And I kind of want to go back. But mostly I remember,
seen it in
wow,
like
that
a month or
CG was
two.
kind of bad at the time.
You know,
Yes.
like, a couple months ago, it was on Comet, and there was an episode, and it was written by, like, Neil Gaiman, and there was a special guest appearance by Penn and Teller, and I was like, this is the most late 90s thing I have seen in my entire life.
My God.
Okay, if we
It
ever
was-
get bored with this podcast, we can always do Babylon 5.
The Babylon 5 podcast. Larry DiTilio.
There's probably 5 or 6 different people that have already done that.
I mean,
but
clearly you would have to call it Babbling On about Babylon 5.
shit,
Yes.
I have to Google that. Has somebody done that?
Look it up.
So, but hey, you know, all Woodrow wants to do is he wants to borrow the town's defunct drill tank and drill
totally
into
a
the
thing.
hollow earth.
I will say, when they get down to it, it does seem to be an acceptable drilling vehicle, by which I mean that the drill part of it is larger than the body of it, which is really just like a small tractor.
Yes, they've kind of thought it out.
Yes. Wow! Good
So-
job.
Yes, good job.
Spoilers, we'd have to come up with a more creative title. And not surprisingly.
Not like that episode of Victory, Transformers Victory, where they get the drill and the drill just shoots a laser, and I'm like, none of this is how drills work.
I mean, this one at least it has a spinning thing, but it's just stuck on a tractor. Looks kind of
It
ridiculous.
is laser. It has like lasers coming out of the front of it to break the rock versus being like a large physical drill, which actually, that's probably actually,
feasible in a way.
yeah, logistically a lot better because that's a lot less weight pulling down the front of it. So it's actually balanced properly and not just weighed down. You know, if it's just on this small tractor, it's not super weighed down by this big thing. Anyway, I'm overthinking it.
Did we lose Rob? I hear static.
Nope, I'm right here. I
Okay,
just
that
didn't
was
have
really
anything to
nice.
say about Victory.
And suddenly there was a lot of static. Anyway, no, it's
But
like the
Victory.
least impressive drill tank thing I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of
Okay.
them thanks to Tokusatsu and various anime. Thank you, Transformers. Granted, most of them ridiculous and impractical. Like, I love the one in Gao Gaigar, which is 2 giant legs stuck together, and the kneecaps are drills, and they're tiny. So it would never actually work, but it looks cool.
Of the 2 feasible ones that I have encountered in fiction so far, this is definitely the one you would be more likely to actually encounter versus the Fire Nation's massive drill vehicle.
Well, the Fire Nations one is basically like an actual boring machine, just bigger. Well, some of the boring machines are really big, but that sucker was big enough to have a battle on top of it and not fall over easily.
Yes.
So
Anyway, it has
the
my
chief,
mark of approval.
Yeah, the chief is all, no, you absolutely cannot use the town's drill tank for your, crazy tomfoolery. And also you still owe me like $200.
Probably for like something that didn't pan out. Whatever he owes him money for, it was definitely money that was wasted.
Oh, absolutely. However, Heatwave and the Chief have noted something that he did find with his robot eyeballs, and they pass this on to our second special guest, Optimus Prime, voiced once again by Peter Cullen.
Yay!
Yay! Oh, this must be a big important mid-season episode because we get Optimus Prime showing up.
I guess we are near mid-season because 2 big guest stars.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it
One-
is...
one more physically large than the other.
This show kind of does have more guest stars than Prime did.
Kind of does, yeah.
Yeah.
Has had more than,
Well, no, because, I mean, Robots in Disguise has one almost every episode, because there's always a guest villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Prime
yeah,
didn't really have a lot of, like, guest cast. I mean, they had a good cast, but I feel like they put their extra money into the animation rather than into hiring, like, Tim Curry.
Yes.
Oh, Tim Curry robot. Something we've never had and probably never will. Holy crap, there's like at least a dozen Babylon 5 podcasts. Okay, that idea is scrapped.
Not surprised.
I mean, I'm sure there have been guys who've been dying to do a Babylon 5 podcast since the podcast was invented.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah. It's probably like the second podcast ever made. I would say the first was Game of Thrones, but I think I'm pretty sure podcasts actually predate Game of Thrones.
Oh no, podcasts are... Unless I was talking about the Game of Thrones books, podcasts, at least consistent. Like, I have one comic book one that I sort of listen to regularly that has been going for 15 years.
Yeah, so... Still,
they were like one of the first.
There were a lot of Game of Thrones TV show podcasts.
Yeah, once Game of Thrones started, but that was... Shit, how long ago did that start?
Too long. I'm old now. I'm dying.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna wither up and blow away.
Anyway.
We will all die one day, but not yet. Anyway, Hollow Earth.
Yes, so the stuff down there is indeed Energon. So Optimus Prime is coming, and, you know, the Autobots need a consistent source of Energon. And so I'm coming to pick some up.
In his new Ultra Magnus trailer.
That's right.
Yeah.
Available in toy stores now, kids.
Yep.
I'm
that's
assuming.
A very to-sell toys thing to have. They had to get Optimus Prime to come by because he had a new big toy, and it was absolutely worth paying Peter Cullen to come do an episode or
That's
two
right.
just to promote this new toy.
Well, I mean, I certainly appreciate when they do this as opposed to Peter Cullen's non-union Canadian equivalent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, Woodrow is, the next morning he's gone, as the chief says, probably off on some cockamamie adventure again.
I aspire to someday have someone say that of me.
So Cody and Boulder go down to, see what's up. Obviously they figure he's probably getting that drill tank, and indeed, he has hot-wired this drill tank.
Yep.
And
Good
Cody
job.
gets in and tells him, you can't take this drill tank. But it's too late because he's accidentally turned on the autopilot, and it just zooms through these, it just starts tunneling faster than Boulder can follow.
It's trucking, man. I think he says it's going 70 miles an hour at a 45-degree angle. It is going.
And it doesn't actually have a physical drill. It's got like a Death Star laser cone.
Yes.
And then it's got a disc that spins and clears away the debris. I'm sure it could not actually work, but it looks like it could kind of work.
It seems like maybe
I
it
didn't
could.
even put together the Death Star gag. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. I just thought that maybe that was just part of the, artists designing a drill tank that could actually possibly function. Like I said, because then you didn't have all the extra weight of the drill on the front pulling the entire thing down. But yeah, it's a Death Star laser. That's great. That's even better. No, it's not better than the tiny R2 orbs. I like the tiny R2 orbs a lot.
Oh, if the next time we see him there's a golden robot. Oh no.
Just one of the rescue bots gets covered in gold.
I mean, Blades is very
Blades.
C-3PO.
Yes.
Right.
It's Blades.
And of course, Woodrow is very distraught because, nobody knows that we're down there, and who's going to tell everybody? Your robot?
Wink.
Yeah, those robots can't tell people things.
So yes, soon enough they are indeed en route in Optimus Prime's big Ultra Magnus trailer, which has rocket boosters.
Yes, because they mention, how, we can't go that fast. How, if we get loaded up on your trailer, how are we going to catch up to them? And he says, there's more to this transport than meets the eye.
Oh,
and I was like,
He said it.
Optimus, why?
Oh yeah, and there was after, I think it was Danny was talking about how he's got a new caboose.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Well, since when does Optimus Prime have a trailer?
Never seen Optimus Prime with a trailer.
No, she says caboose.
It was
Yes.
caboose, because immediately after that, there's a shot of Optimus's back, and it's like, that robot has no ass. He's just flat.
But yeah, it's got rockets.
And indeed, I'm looking on his toys page, and he does have, there is a toy of this that can hold up to 4 rescue bot vehicles or be reassembled into a wing pack for Optimus.
Yeah.
Oh.
And presumably it has rockets on it.
Yeah.
Because that is definitely a bullet point that was included in the directions to the writer for including this toy.
So yeah, there's a point where they have to rocket across a chasm.
Oh yeah, sometimes crazy works.
Yes.
They don't quite say that, but they get real close.
It's, hey, is he crazy? He's Optimus Prime. Relax.
He's got it figured out.
Because the humans have now accompanied them as well, because this Energon expedition has now become a rescue mission.
Yes. Lots of just big, dramatic Transformers Prime Optimus proclamations going on here.
They're actual bots going on a rescue mission. That
Yay!
doesn't quite happen every episode, but it happens every opening.
Yeah.
So yeah, they do eventually get to the cavern that he photographed. They get out of the drill tank, which is swiftly buried in rock.
Well, yeah, because you can't go back out that way. That would be too easy.
Yeah.
Yes, and then they explore and they find that those alien structures were just rocks.
Aw, he's sad. Woodrow is so disappointed by this, too.
And of course, it gets even worse when it turns out that this cavern is also filled with giant cave spiders.
Well, yeah, you
I
gotta
don't
have
like it.
a
Where are
little
they
bit of
coming from? I mean, the wall.
arachnophobia. Oh yeah, the noises they make at first, it's like, oh, they're going to be attacked by bats. No, it's not squeaking bats. It's squeaking giant albino spiders.
Why are they so big?
Well, I thought we were going Jules Verne here, and they were going to be pterodactyls.
Ooh, that would have been cool.
Oh, the Mayhar? Is that what they were called?
Would have been a regular dactyl nightmare.
Why are they so big and spidery? I don't like
yes,
them.
they're huge cave spiders, presumably trying to eat them. Luckily, the rest of the rescue bots get there. There's a fight. Although at no point are any of these giant spiders actually crushed or squished or blasted or anything.
Yeah, there's no goopiness, which I guess it's for little kids. It's like, spiders are scary, but don't kill them.
Yeah,
Yes.
they chase them off, but they do not actually commit acts of severe violence against them. Mm-hmm. They just punch them around.
They really just shuffle them back to the hole that they came from, and then they plug the hole up.
Yes. Chase him back to the hole, and then Heatwave grabs a stalactite or a stalagmite, whichever. I know, there's a mnemonic, I don't remember it. And he plugs it into the hole.
Well, I don't remember where he pulls it off of.
That
kinda
too.
sticking
Whether it was
sideways,
from the
maybe.
ground or from the ceiling.
The stalactites come from the ceiling, the stalagmites come from the ground, because G's for ground.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, they're tight and they're up, yeah.
But the point
And
is,
so-
he breaks one off, he shoves it into the opening, that's it.
Yes, and Woodrow is very sad because, I've endangered your whole family, and also, aliens don't exist. I didn't discover anything down here but a bunch of rocks. But, you discovered giant spiders. That's something.
Yeah.
I don't know that these were previously documented giant cave spiders.
Yes, a whole new species you can name after yourself.
Yeah.
Take up a new field.
But, the chief, feels badly for his goofball brother, and he's all, what do you know? I mean, what if I told you that there really were aliens, and
I like
also...
that he looks to Optimus, and Optimus is like, sure.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta
Just
get, I mean,
nods.
there is people, you gotta get approval from him before you blow up his spot.
Yes. Where you blow their cover.
That's right. But no, he is very pleased to find out that aliens are indeed real and that his brother pals around with them.
Yes. Even if he's been hiding them.
And then he gets a noogie.
Yes. And there's a comment about, like, he says something to Optimus Prime about if you guys have been hiding artifacts through the ages. And I'm like, so many artifacts.
Oh,
and
so hey,
Optimus gives a non-committal, well, that's a story for a different day.
Yeah, that's a story for our other series.
Have you seen the second season of Transformers Prime?
Yes. Oh god, so many artifacts just all over the place.
Listen, we just left our crap all over here. It's like a regular Transformers antique store around here.
Well, you see, we had this garbage spaceship named Doradus, and it kind of sprung a leak all over your planet.
All over.
And then, listen, in a couple of years, we're just going to have like a bunch of, super villains that we just dumped all over your planet. It's going to suck bad.
It's not great.
And also, Woodrow calls them Cyber Knights at one point.
Yes, and Optimus is like, no.
Which, was that ever a toy subline?
I don't think so. There's Cyberverse, and I know that there was Silver Knight Optimus Prime. I don't think there's a Cyber Knight.
No.
Well, Knights of Cybertron have been a thing in fiction.
Yes.
But no, I don't think that has been a toy. I don't know. Feels like it should at some point.
Maybe someday.
Yeah. So they start mining, and it seems like the episode's about to end, but then like this crazy John Carpenter music starts playing.
Yeah, and then the floor opens up, and seismic things.
I think they're about to get attacked by Christine.
No! What's that car doing underground?
And so Optimus and Heatwave get plunged into this giant tunnel, and everything caves in, and then that's the end of the episode. It's a to be continued.
That's it. It's over. End of the series. It's all done.
Rocks fall, everybody dies.
Yes.
So yeah, it is a fun episode. I aspire to having Woodrow's big wacky bachelor uncle energy.
Yes, well, he's great. I like him. I like him a lot. He's amazing.
There were giant spiders for some reason.
I didn't like the giant spiders.
Yeah, the spiders are a little odd.
Yeah, that was fun. I'm
looking forward to the exciting conclusion.
Yes, the exciting... See where this pans out.
I'm still hoping for more of the Hollow Earth.
There was actually a drilling vehicle that seemed feasible, and it didn't make me mad.
How many series has Mark Hamill been in where there's a giant drill of some kind?
Wait, what else? Well, there's no giant drill in Star Wars.
Well, Avatar.
I'll take your word for it. I've never seen it.
Yeah, well, he's the big bad at the end of the first series of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I don't know if there are any giant drills in Batman the Animated Series offhand.
I would think there would be. I mean, there's so many episodes.
I mean, it seems like a show that would have a giant drill, but nothing's coming to mind.
Seems like there would be a villain with a drill.
There should be a giant drill in there somewhere, but I don't think it would have been a Joker episode.
Oh, that's true.
That's not his thing.
Unless it was like a multi-villain episode. But it had to have happened somewhere. So, anyway, yeah, fun episode.
Yeah, so I believe that now brings us to David's Tokusatsu Corner.
Wait, where were we? Oh, notes. Okay. This week on Gosei Sentai Die Ranger! The Vengeful Goddess!
The Vengeful Goddess.
Yes. Kujaku, the peacock Buddha who was awakened by breaking the mirror monster last episode after she'd been trapped in there for 6,000 years, is out and making friends with herons and turkeys and other birds and zoo friends. okay, and just wandering an idyllic park like she's Snow White, hanging out with the Green Ranger, having flashbacks and telling her backstory of how she had a rivalry with the one lady on the bad guy's side.
You know, normal stuff.
Normal stuff. But she wants to go back. No, I have to kick her ass because she locked me in the mirror 6,000 years ago, and I'm really grumpy about it, and I want revenge. It's like, okay, so that's pretty much the episode.
After 6,000 years, I'm free. Time to conquer Earth.
I still think this is Lapis Lazuli from Steven Universe, who got stuck in a mirror.
Well, maybe
I was really salty about it for a long time.
I haven't seen enough Steven Universe is one of those shows I want to get back to, because I never saw all of it. I just saw chunks. But I still haven't gotten around to starting from the beginning. But maybe something. Anyway, it's a Cherry Blossom Festival! Hooray! Because it's spring. And there's a Cherry Blossom Viscount Monster of the Week, who has the head of a cherry tree in bloom. And the smell of his cherry blossoms, like, drives people mad, and they start fighting each other. That's the episode. The Rangers have to deal with that, while Kujaku is fighting Gara, the bad lady, and Peacock versus Cenobite, Rangers versus Tree.
Monkey versus robot.
Well, there is a giant robot fight at the end, which is really short, because the giant robot, once it's formed out of all the parts, pulls out a giant flaming sword and just slices monsters in half, and that's the end with one attack.
That's boring. More Red Dragon Thunderzord.
Presumably, the monsters will get stronger or something, so it's not one swipe death of giant monster, because it feels like they're rushing that part, which does kind of make sense with how the show's been going. It's taken a while to get to the giant robots, because it doesn't want to do the giant robots, which is weird. But, it's an okay episode. It's just confusing.
Being a giant robot show.
Yeah, it's just confusing. Well, I don't understand what a peacock Buddha is to begin with. But Kujaku just sort of vanishes at the end of the episode. Like, I guess, I may not have been paying attention to her fight with the bad lady, but she just, okay, the monster fight ends with the giant monster. I was like, wait, where'd their friend with the peacock hair go? What? Whatever. Hopefully it'll be picked up next episode or at some point. But yeah, it's just it's set into the formula of episodes at this point with a peacock Buddha. I feel like that's something I should look up, but I'm more entertained by the fact it's like, what peacock Buddha?
Yeah, you know.
Is it a peacock Buddha?
The peacock kind.
Anyway.
All right. So yeah, that now brings us to the end of the episode. We'll be back next week with the exciting conclusion to this episode. And
I'm excited.
Until then, we are all over the internet. We are on Twitter, we're on Facebook, and we have a Patreon.
Yes, we are hosted on iaconunderground.net, where we have Patreon set up to help us with hosting and other expenses. That is at patreon.com/iaconunderground. This month, for the exciting premiere of Loki, we have decided to do something once again just a little adjacent to the big exciting cultural zeitgeist. And we are going to watch the animated movie Thor Tales of Asgard, which brings a very X-Men Evolution energy to Thor.
Yes.
So adorable Moppet Thor and Loki, one of my pet peeves in retelling of Norse mythology, lots of fun. Basically, it's like a big Dungeons and Dragons adventure.
Oh, is there going to be a dance club scene, and is there going to be like early aughts fashion?
There's going to be a tavern scene, which I guess is kind of like a dance club. There's going to be a drow for no reason.
Yeah, they have not reinvented the Enchantress as like a mall goth.
No, that would be pretty funny though.
They kind of don't have to, because what's the character who basically is that?
That was an interesting rogue though.
Yeah.
You mean Loki, the character who is a mole goth?
No, one of the kids. I think she's a new Avenger now. Why am I blanking on her name? Probably because I haven't read a book with her in a while. She can only say a magic spell once and then can never use it again.
Nico.
Nico Minoru from Runaways.
There we go. Oh, that's why. She has a normal name. She doesn't have a code name. That's why
She briefly went by Sister Grimm, which was not a great name.
Not really.
Yeah, their code names when they had them were not great.
I mean, it's on the, like, Brother Voodoo vibe, but it just kind of doesn't work.
Well, thankfully he's now Dr. Voodoo.
So he got
because he was Sorcerer Supreme for a while.
I mean, he always had the doctorate. But,
he always had a doctorate? He just didn't call himself that? Why did
Yes. Well,
Dr. Voodoo?
Well, because unlike, Dr. Doom and Dr. Octopus, he's actually secure in himself enough that he didn't have to go around calling himself Doctor.
Yeah, that...
I mean, Reed Richards doesn't call himself Dr. Fantastic.
Not usually.
Maybe in the metaphysical community, brother is actually like a ranking that would put you above a doctor.
I mean, unfortunately, it's largely because he's from the 70s and he was a black guy.
Well, yeah. That is better and worse. Oh, I did look up the Peacock Buddha. Apparently, she's the queen of queen of the secret sciences, among other things. Which sounds kind of interesting.
That sounds like the villain in a Jonathan Hickman book.
Yeah.
Oh, she has something to do with the Journey to the West? Neat.
I should read some translation of that so I'm not just always trying to map characters from it to Dragon Ball characters.
Yeah. Well, the problem is it's like 100 short stories glued together or something. And they're kind of repetitive, except for the 5 main characters.
Oh, I got a handful of kitten, guys. I can't end the episode. I've got a handful of kitten.
Change their names to the Monkey King characters.
He's just
admittedly, that means there's a cat named Pigsy, and that's kind of demeaning.
Maybe the next litter of Fosters I have. Hi, Strudel.
All right. So that does it for this week. We'll be back next week when we find out what rises above. But until then, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
Goodbye, motherfuckers.
Oh my god, he's purring so good.
Stay positive.